important is that outside lane? There you go. Custard to the lead. Bell trying to get second after starting fourth in that outside groove.
And you can see already how much these cars are slipping around. We saw 7 into the 20 contact there and just slipping and sliding.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Bell got the wall a little bit here when they touched. It was really close. Oh, they did touch. Okay, well, I don't think that's much damage. I don't think Bell's going to have a tire rub, and this will be a pretty neat shot here of Justin just getting pinched here, and it gets so tight off of these corners that cars just come together. Both those guys did a good job saving that.
Look at him work that wheel. That's why the visor cam is so cool. You can see all the effort that goes into getting a fast lap around this tough racetrack.
Allgaier in third.
Right from Hill, the 20 tried to take it. Wasn't even close to being clear.
All right, he was not clear for sure.
Here you see Justin Haley just behind Chastain in the 11 car. And up ahead of those two, this battle just won't go away. Justin Allgaier is all over Bell. Can't make the move.
Yeah, I feel like if Justin can get by the 20, he can run down the 00. They're both kind of creeping towards Cole right now, but Christopher is just taking every lane away from Justin, and he's just trying his hardest to try to get up there and get an extra point and just try to get some clean air. And then he can, when you're in a battle like this and you're really trying to pass a car and you're faster than him, it's hard to tell your crew chief what your car's doing, because in traffic your car handles so much differently than in clean air. You know, we deal with it all the time in practice. You want to run some laps in traffic, you want to run some laps in clean air, just so you have a kind of a basic feel of what you need. So now that's hard for Justin. Now he's just going to know what his car needs in dirty air. And maybe when he gets out front, it's just going to change. But the good news for him is his car is very fast right now. It's just a matter of getting up there.
And he's really heating up Bell and being aggressive, like we talked to him about in the opening, because he wants to get that car in that better air so he has something to compare to.
Yep, that's right. And we got the wall there, but just trying too hard. And it's so easy to chatter the right front tire when you're running up top and you're carrying. I mean, you're back on the throttle so early up top, it's really easy to do. And it looks like he just got to the right of the 20 car and just got tight. So we'll see if he has anything for him here on the final lap.
You guys said you're going to need to be aggressive if you're going to get it done at Dover. Final lap of the stage. Custer way out front. Allgaier jumps to the inside of Bell. It's not going to work, and it appears they will stay second and third to end stage one. Green and white checkered flag is waving for driver of the 00, Cole Custer, who has now claimed his third stage victory of the year. Bell continues in second. Then it's Allgaier, Reddick, and Cindric, the top five.
You know, Justin did a great job on that bottom lane, staying even with Cole. Even though he's not going to be able to stay side by side with him, he did a great job, and hopefully he's hoping he'll still be able to be in second here.
Reddick running that high side.
Yeah, we talked about aggression earlier, and this kid's all about aggressive, and he's going to take advantage of rolling around the top and getting second away from Allgaier.
You know, it's so easy on these restarts when tires have a lot of grip. Really, when you have old tires, to pinch that guy on the bottom down, just because, you know, when you're climbing up out of these corners on exit, your car gets so light, and when there's a car on right on your outside door, it's so easy to get loose. So you see a lot of people pinching cars down early in runs on restarts just to motor around them. It's just so easy to do, and you have to be really careful if you're that inside car.
With these tires, Ryan, can you feel a difference if you run really hard for 4 or 5, 6 laps? Do they go away sooner? Or
yeah, I think, you know, here obviously you have to run 110%, just try to hit every little spot you can. But when you kind of settle into your spot, you're not really battling anybody. You might not go as you might go 95% just to try to, okay, let's have the rubber get back laid down on the racetrack. Let's see where my car is going to go and if I can start moving up towards here.
A little bit of news for Justin Haley, and it was not good. He had to come down for an unscheduled pit stop. He's being shown 28th, 2 laps down. Here's what happened.
This is a case where he's on the outside of the racetrack and runs into the back of Gregson. Noah was trying to take the spot away, but his problems got worse later. Off turn 4, Riley Herbst into the side right there. those pipes come out the right side, just cut that tire down. I was standing, Ryan, down in the garage area watching these cars come down into turn 3 and barely lifting off the gas as they rolled in. I went and found Kyle Larson. I said, you got to tell me this is as cool as it gets in a stock car. And he said, I'm telling you, this is fun. This place has got a lot of grip, and these drivers are able to take advantage of it.
It is. You know, just the loads here are so high that you have, you know, it's going to hold you. You know, the banking is going to hold you, so you get in the corner harder here, I feel like, than any other place we go, just because, you know, and like I said earlier, that 15-foot drop, you feel it every single time, and that almost plants the car harder into the corner. But it is neat. I love watching the cars drop into turn 3 or turn 1 whenever I get a chance, and then being a part of it as we have a battle for the 10th spot. John Hunter Nemechek trying to take it away.
And maybe bigger than getting this stage point is the fact that he had a speeding penalty at the end of stage 1. He's coming back. Michael Annett doing the same. It's the final lap of stage 2. Cole Custer said, Miles the monster? Are you kidding me? He's just punched him right in the nose. Led every lap so far, and he swept the first 2 stages here at Dover. Restarting 24th, outside lane again for Cole Custer into turn 1.
That was a great restart by Christopher Bell. He actually beat Custer to turn 1, but as we talked about before, you just get pinched down there on the bottom, and it's Bell will have to really defend second place here.
These crew chiefs now have had 2 chances to adjust on these cars. Who made the right call for this last run to the checkered?
Noah Gregson had to drop to the rear at the start of this race, but he's rallying back and trying to get some more here, Regan.
Adam, that race car has been very good all day long. The biggest complaint is that he's been free, but on that last pit stop, his biggest request was for an ice pack. It's very hot and humid out here today. A lot of times the drivers like to shove that ice pack into their chest to cool them off when they're on the racetrack. Me personally, I could not ever do that. I didn't like having that inside my seatbelts and really close to me like that. What about you, Ryan? Could you do ice packs?
I didn't, Regan. I was with you. I don't like that. Anything else other than my body, the seatbelts just felt really weird on, and I didn't feel like I was very secure when I had ice packs. But, you know, you can't blame them. This is a tough racetrack, you know, and we've had just 2 green flag runs. There's been no caution breaks except for the stages. You're driving really hard out there. It is physically wearing on you as far as, and mentally as well.
Bell is closing in, and you look at the last driver to lead every lap in a race, another one of your teammates. That's when Logano laid it on him at Bristol, and are we going to get a caution? Yes, we are. Kaz Grala goes around.
I thought he was going to save that too. He was sideways from the middle of 1 and 2 all the way to turn 2.
I count that as a save, Ryan. He didn't tear his car up, and you spin at Dover and don't tear your car up. That's pretty cool.
He was running 12th at the time and kept it pretty clean. And my monitor says Ross Chastain 1 lap down. He'll get the free pass here. Let's go back and watch what happened to the 21.
He got a little loose in, and then he got real loose when he got hit.
That'll make you looser when you get hit in the left rear a little bit. And you know, I think that was just a deal of he got loose in, he had to check up, and John Hunter just tried to probably honestly just get him a little bit loose with air, just to try to get under him in the next corner, and just might have tapped him a little bit there, but that's hard Dover racing.
Even up. 9-1 up here. Quarter. Clear. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. Good. Gonna dive bomb in here in the bomb. Good. Alright, that shut him off by 1.5.
Nice move by Tyler Reddick to grab a spot there on the bottom from Noah Gregson. He'll roll up to 4th. But that start by Allgaier is just what he needed if he's going to have a chance to win this race. But you can see right behind him how fast Cole Custer is. He's all over the back. Oh, we got some issues on the track.
Caution. 4th one of the day. It's for the 18 of Riley Herbst.
Herbst looks like he's got a right front down and left. Did he spin on the front stretch? Maybe. If he did a heck of a job not hitting the wall.
He was running in the 12th position. Last car on the lead lap.
Oh, tried to clear himself, I bet. Nah, just loose.
Oh, just got really loose, and oh, yeah, he did a great job right there.
If I were Bell, I would not want to look in my mirror, 20 to go, and see that guy behind me on the restart. And oh, by the way, they're both going for $100,000.
And what about Cole Custer? This race has been his all day long. How desperate is he going to be to grab some spots here late?
Yeah, this is going to get really exciting. You know, you got two guys going for 100 grand on the top, and it just all depends what, you know, restart they get, and if third and fourth get a good restart too, and they get a push. You know, you can push people here pretty solid. So yeah, it's going to come down to not spinning your tires. That's the biggest thing you can do right now.
Briscoe right there as well. Greg Alding hopes they all crash and he can win the 100 grand.
Keep the 2. Still inside. Good start. Make sure you hit your exit. Don't hold them tight.
Yeah, it's a great start by Christopher Bell right there.
Still inside. 00. Clear. Lane defense. Clear on exit. Clear high. Clear by 2. Clear high. Clear high. 1.
Allgaier pops the wall. Here comes Reddick to the inside for second.
Even. Door going to hold you tight there.
Oh, he's going to get loose.
Oh, really tight.
Even. You're all right. Hold on.
Boy, that thing was dancing.
One back. Going to be top of 3 here. Exit. Clear down 1 lane. Still
Check out Chase Briscoe getting in the third.
3 wide, 98 comes driving through. Chase Briscoe finds himself in the 3rd position.
I'm afraid there's enough damage to that 7 car of Allgaier when he bounced off the wall.
Pretty big wreck behind.
And the caution is out. It's the 08 of Greg Alding.
On the 7 right there.
I think he's going to have to pit. I think there's enough damage where he'll have a flat. I know he can't win if he pits, but look how hard he hits the wall right on that right rear.
That's a great restart by Justin Allgaier right there. Getting a push as well. He might get put 3 wide.
7, full. Little free underneath you, quarter.
The thing that worries me about Christopher, or about Justin Allgaier, is that damage. I'm afraid he might not have enough to lean on that right rear.
I'm just afraid that tire will blow out. I mean, that tells you a lot about these composite bodies, their resilience. He's able to hit the wall that hard, but yet still able to keep on racing.
Yep.
You remember when he won the Dash for Cash at Bristol? The excitement, the emotion of his fiancée, Morgan. She lives every lap as if it's the final one. And there will be 12 remaining this time for the kid out of Norman, Oklahoma. Allgaier was hanging around, but he's starting to drift now. Reddick is there. So is Custer. Remember, the guys highlighted in red going for a bonus $100,000. And the guy that's got the cash this year, first 3 races, has also been able to grab the trophy. Two to go. Bell starting to feel it at the Monster Mile. Trying to go back-to-back. One here last fall in dominating fashion, leading 110 of the 200 laps. 9 and Noah Gregson is off the pace. No caution as of yet. And the white flag is out. Brought to you by Credit One Bank.
You know,
Clear.
You watch.
White flag come back no matter what. He pancaked and drug the top of 3 and 4. Just run bottom over here regular by 20. Smooth corner.
You know, you watch Christopher Bell all year, and he's so solid. You know, even if they don't have the best car at the beginning of the race, they find a way to make it better, and found out how to win today and win the Dash for Cash $100,000 bonus.
Another win, another $100,000 for Bell. And spinning at the checkers is the 8 of Zane Smith. So the caution being displayed along with a checkered flag.
Zane spun around and took the 8th position, I believe, so he's in the top 10.
Now that's unfortunate. You run all day clean. I'm not sure what happened there off of 4, if he got hooked or what. I think we have a shot of it here. Oh, racing really hard with John Hunter Nemechek, and it's like he just gets really loose trying to get back into the gas, and they make contact. Both those cars got pretty good licks.
Unofficially, and I say unofficially because it happened right at the start-finish line, so since they crossed, I guess we can safely say officially they will be 8th and 9th in the final rundown.
Looked like maybe Nemechek 8th and Smith 9th.
He's done it again. Christopher Bell takes home the checkers at Dover, and he's in victory lane, Matt.
Shades of Bristol when he took home his first Dash for Cash of 2019. Well, you said with the first one you were going to start your own sprint car team. You said, well, that may hold off for a little while. Now you've got some extra cash to get it rolling.
Yeah, sprint car teams, it's a long ways down the road, but it's definitely a dream of mine to have one. But, man, I just can't say enough about everyone on this Team 20 at Joe Gibbs Racing. They never quit, man. They keep working, and over the last couple of weeks we've had really fast race cars, but we just haven't been able to capitalize on it. So this one's really out to my pit crew, man. They did a great job of getting me out first there where I could kind of control the restarts. And I knew once we get out front, we were going to be tough to beat. But this one's for everyone at Ream, Rude, all the fans at Xfinity, or all the people at Xfinity for putting up this serious money right here. This is one of the coolest trophies that we get to have. Cardboard check for 100 grand.